Tommy in Rochester, New York on the Station of the Cross. Okay, thank you, Tommy, for saying that you enjoy the show. We're getting comments from all over the country, actually, saying that they're enjoying it as well. We may have to do it once a month. So, okay, Tommy, take it away. You're on stage.
Hey, wonderful. Well, thank you. So there's a gentleman, his name is John, and he goes hiking. And all of a sudden, lo and behold, he slips, and he's ready to fall off this very high cliff. So he starts yelling, "Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there?" And in the background, he hears a voice, "John, I am here." And he turns around, he's like, "What? Who's out there? Who's out there?" And the voice says, "Let go." And he's like, "What? Are you serious? Let go and the angels will catch you." And John says, "Is there anybody else out there?"
Okay, so Tommy, I have to tell you, I was holding back because I have actually heard this joke before, and I love this. Well, you delivered it so well, but I love this joke so much, so I stayed quiet for everyone else, and I was holding back, and I couldn't wait till you got to the punchline. You did it perfectly. That is a great, great joke. I love that joke. That's hilarious. Oh, Tommy, thank you so much for weighing in on this joke show today. That was a great joke. Everybody knows how I love angels, so you've got to imagine I picked up every single angel joke as well. Anything else that, could keep the conversation going. So Tommy just freed that phone line. If you'd like to share your best clean joke at 833-288 EWTN 833-288-3986. Okay, I just have to share this because I was cracking up early this morning. Okay, I have to share this. I did not know this information about Mr. Dave Palmer. Dave Palmer is from Guadalupe Radio Network. We all know him and love him, and he does such fine work on radio and helps Catholic affiliates raise money, also too on pledge drives and things like that. But he's also an expert on the St. Thomas Aquinas, the Summa. And Dave was doing the morning show this morning, and I was listening, and I was cracking up because I did not know this about Dave Palmer. He wanted to be a stand-up comedian, and he literally lived, I believe, 6 months in Hollywood, in the center of Hollywood, which is a tough area to live in. And he tried to make a go of it being a stand-up comic, and he got an open mic night at one of these places. And he stood up to start delivering jokes. And this was his great. Just think of another joke. Dave just turned and walked off stage. And I laughed so hard this morning because I could picture him doing that. And I just thought that is a fantastic reaction for somebody who pretty much got rejected from the audience. And he just walked off stage, and that was the end of his career. But the good news is we've got him in ministry, and he does a fine job. So we're very grateful for that. But I just wanted to say to Dave Palmer, if you're listening, you just cracked me up this morning with that, with your journey of wanting to be a comedian. And it only lasted for in Cleveland, Ohio, on the iCatholic radio app. Hi, Teresa.
Hi, I have two quick ones. First one, what do you call a deer without eyes? Eye deer.
Wait, time out. I was going to try to guess. Okay, say it one more time. What do you call a deer with no eyes?
With no eyes, yeah.
What?
No idea.
Okay, that's really good. Okay, give us your second one.
Where do elephant dentists live?
Did you say elephants dentists live?
Yes.
Wait a minute, I'm going to guess. The zoo?
No, close. Tuscaloosa.
Oh, Teresa, precious. I love it. I try not to guess on jokes, but that one I wanted to guess because I really like elephants. Teresa, thank you so much. God bless you. That was great. You got us giggling, and now you got my voice all crackly here. Thank you. Thank you, Teresa. Teresa's going to free that phone line, 833-288 3986. Let's check in with Ace McKay, our producer. Ace, how are we doing on social media?
It's looking good. I have one I've actually been kind of sitting on. I didn't want to get in the way of anyone on the phone, but this one's actually really good. So Joe on YouTube, he says, what did the tennis shoe tell the other tennis shoe?
Oh, what?
You got to run.
Okay.
Really
Now you could add "Run, Forrest, Run." You could add that.
You could. You could go a lot of places with that one, but that one's good. I like that one.
That was really good. Thank you, Ace. And thanks to everybody on social media. You guys are doing great. Okay, I'm not joking about this. Look at Guadalupe Radio Network Go. We've got Cecile coming in from Kingwood, Texas on Guadalupe Radio Network. Cecile, welcome to the program.
Hi, this is your friend Cecile from Kingwood, Texas.
Yes, I know. Hi, how are you? I'm glad to hear your voice again.
Well, thank you. I love your laugh, so keep it up.
Oh, thank you.
But anyway, I heard this a while ago, and I just thought it was cute. It was this gentleman who was going to go to different churches throughout the country, and as he did, he noticed that they had a gold phone, and he went up to the phone and said, "Call heaven," but then the price said $2,500. He thought, "Oh, I'd love to do that, but I don't have that kind of funds." Well, he kept this up going throughout the country, and there it was, another gold phone with the same size. Comes to Texas, and there's a gold phone, but it says, "Phone call to heaven, 25 cents. He thought, that's unbelievable. 25 cents? Yeah, that's worth 2,500. So he saw the priest kneeling there, and he said, "Father, excuse me, why is this just 25 cents instead of what the other churches cost?" He goes, "That's because it's a local call."
Oh, that is really, really good. Okay, that was hilarious. I love that. And I tried to stay quiet because we're getting some listeners that are saying that they want to hear the whole joke and the punchline. And Cecile, you did it beautifully. I think everybody heard it. So thank you.
Thank you, honey. You have a blessed day, and thanks again.
Oh, thank you. God bless you. Beautiful soul. I love Cecile. Okay, let me go to, let's see, Simon. And Simon is in Iowa on Iowa Catholic Radio. I'm not even going to try, Simon, your town. Can you tell me how to pronounce your town?
Ankeny.
Ankeny. Okay, got it. Welcome to the program. So go right ahead.
All right, so I heard this. I got this joke. My dad told me it. I don't know where he got it, but here it is. All right, so there was this famous computer programmer, and he was atheist. And one day, he met Jesus, and he said, the atheist programmer, he challenged Jesus, saying, I'm smarter than you in computer science. I can make better programs than you can." And Jesus said, "Well, let's see." And then so they sat down, got their computers out, and they started making a whole bunch of programs. But then late into the day, a power outage came, turned the power off, both computers went off. A couple hours later, the power went back on, and the atheist found that all his programs were deleted. But when Jesus turned the computer back on, all the programs were still there intact. Mm-hmm. And the atheist programmer said, "Hey, that's no fair. How come, that's no fair?" And then St. Peter came over here and said, "Oh, but Jesus saves."
Oh my goodness. Okay, that was really good. You heard that from your dad?
It was originally the person who was doing the computing was actually the devil, but I changed it to an atheist programmer.
Okay, gotcha. That is so. You have a great sense of humor, Simon. I like that. Very cool. You got to keep that sense of humor. Very cool. Good deal. And you delivered the joke very well. I can sort of deliver a joke, but if I start laughing midway, it's over. I just start laughing and that's the end of it. I'm not really good at it. But Ace and I were talking about this earlier. We kind of laugh at ourselves all the time when we're doing stuff. So that keeps it lighthearted and fun. But let's hear what Frank has to say. And Frank is on the Station of the Cross in Long Island, New York. Hey, Frank, welcome.
Hey, what's going on? So, pirate goes into the bar. Bartender says, "Hey, you got new earrings. How much do they cost you?" $1 an ear.
Okay, that's really good. Very, very good. Thank you, Frank. God bless you. Thank you for calling in and waiting so long to get on to deliver that joke. Great job. You guys are all pros. All of you. Look at the phone lines. Ace, checking in on social. Do we have anything going on there?
Actually, we do have one really good one. This one is Anna. She says, if at first you don't succeed, don't try skydiving. I mean, she's not wrong.
I know. Good point. That's good advice.
You know, we were talking about how we make our own selves laugh and no one else has laughed at us. I was in one of my most out of dad sorts was with my daughter. We were Christmas shopping and they had a Christmas ornament that was a love shack. So, you know, the song by the B-52s, The Love Shack. Mm-hmm. So it struck me as I was excited about the fact that it played the song. I was like, look, it really is a little old place we can get together. And it hit me, the lyric, as I'm holding this little tiny Christmas ornament. And I just started busting out loud, like tears were coming down my face. Like it was a total dad moment. My daughter, Lennon, she just walked away. Like I'm standing in the aisle by myself holding this Christmas ornament, just laughing. Only because it was funny to me. She's like, Dad, you really need a nap or something. So you just have this moment. Yeah, she was like, she goes, I can't even with you right now. And she just left me. I was like,
You know, I can totally relate to that because I do stuff like that too. When Marty and I go shopping or even window shopping, and Marty runs away from me. He does. He truly does. Yeah, it's difficult. But
I could see that.
Yeah, then I start chasing him. You know, screaming his name. You know, it doesn't look good. It's not a good scene. But too cool. Well, thank you, Ace, for checking in on social media. Let's hear what Priscilla has to say in New Hampshire, in Northwood, New Hampshire. On I hope I get your radio station correct. Is it WQPF? Or PH, I'm sorry, PH. Priscilla, hope I got your radio station correct. Go right ahead. Priscilla,
okay, make you think for a little bit, but it's, what does the number 0 say to the number 8?
I want to make sure I get this because I love number jokes. What did the number 0 say to the number 8?
Yes.
What?
Nice spell.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you are hilarious, Priscilla. By the way, I love saying the name Priscilla. I just think it's such a pretty name. Do you get the compliments on your first name all the time? I'm just curious.
Have a great day.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Priscilla in New Hampshire. God bless you. I'm trying to go as fast as I can because everybody said, Debbie, you can go a little faster so you can get as many calls in as possible. So you got to bear with me because I got a new set of glasses and I'm trying to read and try to get used to them. I've never worn glasses in 58 years. And so this is a new experience for me. So I'm trying to embrace it. So let's go to Cynthia in Morton, Texas on, wouldn't you know it, Guadalupe Radio Network. Hi, Cynthia. Hey, Cynthia, are you there? Oh, Cynthia. Okay, can we have Rich pick up the phone with Cynthia? Maybe we can get her back on. And let's see where we'll go next. Let me just check. Everybody's just getting ready. Ace, let me see if there's anybody on social media. Do we have anybody going there?
We're caught up. There's some that are typing, but apparently it's longer than we can just jump on. So,
do you know what? I think we've moved beyond why did the chicken cross the road? Do you remember those jokes?
Oh, sure.
Yeah, we've gotten into, but you know, the one thing I will say though is, Don't you think that you can keep jokes very clean and keep them just fun without hurting a person or a place or a religion? Or I don't think that's why I just wish if we do have comedians listening to this show today, maybe this is a way to weave it into our spirituality. If you are a comedian, a stand-up comic, try to keep it clean.
Sure.
I don't think they have to do, and then especially not to take the Lord's name in vain. I think that's just horrible when I go, sometimes I'll read their bios before we go to a comedy night. And if I see anything that seems like it could lean that way, it just bothers me so very much.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Yeah, no, I mean, because again, especially having kids at home, you want to be able to laugh together. And then if it's really funny, you want to be able to tell other people so they can benefit from the laughter. So
right.
I totally get that.
Right. And when you're sitting there in the audience, you don't want to feel uncomfortable when you feel like our Lord is being disrespected. So, okay, thank you, Ace. Ace is going to keep checking in on social media, and he's also our producer today, so he's got 2 jobs today, and he's going strong. Rich is on the phones, hearing your joke first, and so he's approving it. We've got Pedro on social media, checking everything there. And let me go to Lewis. Let's go to Lewis in Worcester, Massachusetts, listening on the Station of the Cross. We're still checking in with Cynthia from Texas. We'll try to bring you on air with us. Lewis, take it away.
Hi. Well, thank you for taking my call. What did 2 oceans do when they met?
What did 2 oceans do when they met? What?
Waved.
Okay, Lewis, that is the joke I'm going to remember today. And that is the joke I'm going to tell my husband when we're done with this show. I'm going to say, what did the 2 oceans do when they met? They waved. I love it. Thank you so much, sir. God bless you in Massachusetts. Thank you. Okay, we're going to check in again with Cynthia. But in the meantime, Cynthia just dropped off. Cynthia, you can call back. We'll push you to the front of the line because we wanted to hear your joke. But let's go to John in Sioux City, Iowa on Siouxland Catholic Radio. Hi, John.
Hello.
Hello. Go right ahead.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm laughing. I'm having a grand old time. I could do this every day. Go right ahead, sir.
Okay. So the word got out that there's this elderly lady. She was 80 years old, and she was getting married for the 4th time. And the local reporter, thought that was probably maybe worth an interview. So he got in contact with her, and he said, just, briefly, he says, can you just tell me about your marriages? She says, well, number one, he was a banker. He passed away. And I found it, necessary. I needed to remarry. So at age 40, she found another gentleman, fell in love, and married him. And he says, well, what was his profession? Well, he was a ringleader for a circus. And he said, well, that's rather interesting. He says, well, tell me about number 3. Well, she was 60 years old, fell in love again, and married a minister. And he's finding this quite odd. And he gets to the point. He says, all right. He says, what about number 4? He says, he's an undertaker. And he says, that's quite a diverse array of husbands that you've had in the past. He says, and she got a smile on her face, and she says, well, let me tell you. He said, number 1, I married number 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, and 4 to go.
Okay, that was spectacular. I love it. Oh, I'm definitely going to have to listen. I have to tell that joke to my husband. That's hilarious. That was really... Where did you hear that joke?
Someone sent it to my wife.
Oh.
Social media.
Someone sent it to your wife. Okay, that's a good one. John, thank you so much. Great joke-telling skills there. I love it. Hey, we got Cynthia back in Morton, Texas on Guadalupe Radio Network. Hi, Cynthia. Welcome.
Hi, Debbie. Can you hear me?
Yes. Oh, we're so glad we got you back. Take it away.
Oh, me too. I'm your buddy from Morton, Texas, and the golfing joke.
Yes, I love it.
From last time.
Yep.
Yeah, but this time you said you like elephant jokes.
I love elephant jokes.
So I got a couple of jokes from my granddaughter, Roylene, and she said, Mimi, be sure and call them in this time. I said, I will. Okay, why didn't the elephants jump in the pool?
Why?
Because they kept losing their trunks.
Oh, my goodness. Love it. I've never heard that before. That's hilarious.
Real cute.
Very cute. Very cute. Do you have another elephant joke?
Sure, because he was feeling sick. And the doctor came to see him, and he left, and he came back in, and he said, I've got bad news for you. And the Karate Kid said, you do? The doctor said, yes, I'm sorry, you've got Kung flu.
Oh, my goodness, Cynthia. You crack me up. Okay. Way to go. You knocked it out of the ballpark again. You'll have to join us again in a couple months when we do this again. Thank you, Cynthia. And we're so glad we got you on air with us. Let's go to James. And James is in Minnesota on Real Presence Radio. James, your city, is it Detroit Lakes?
That is correct.
Okay. Go right ahead, sir.
Okay, so why did the turkey cross the road?
Oh, okay. Now you're trying to mix it up a bit. Why did the turkey cross the road? Why?
To prove that he wasn't a chicken.
Okay, Ace, I think we've got a new joke here. Instead of the chicken crossing the road, we got the turkey crossing the road.
We got turkeys now. That's awesome.
Yeah, I love it. James, you're incredible. Thank you so much. God bless you. Great calls. We're trying to beat a record here of how many jokes we can get in less than an hour. Okay, before I get to Dan, let me just share something. We got to get serious here for just a moment. More to Life with Dr. Greg and Lisa Popcak tomorrow morning, 10 Eastern on EWTN Radio. Dr. Greg and Lisa Popcak talk about the lost sheep. If you are worried that your kids have lost their way, let them help, and they can definitely do that. That's More to Life with Dr. Greg and Lisa Popcak. It's a great show, guys. Okay, let's go to Dan in Orchard Park, New York, on the Station of the Cross. Hello, Dan. Hello. Tell me. It's Don. It's not Dan. It's Don. That's why you didn't answer. Don in Orchard Park, New York. Sorry, sir.
Yes, that's
Don,
okay. The joke is, okay, why won't a shark bite a lawyer?
Okay, wait a minute. Why won't a shark bite a lawyer?
Right.
Why?
Professional courtesy.
Oh, Don, that is hilarious. Oh, my goodness. Where did you hear that one? I'm just curious where everybody's hearing these great jokes.
That's all I have. Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Maybe the joke today, Ace, is the fact that I can't see the O's and the A's and the E's with my new glasses yet.
The font, you might need to go back and get rechecked again.
I was thinking the same thing. Maybe I don't need glasses. Maybe I should just take them off. Maybe that's it. I need to be free of them. Okay, so let's go to Bill. Bill is in Buffalo, New York. Look at the race between the Station of the Cross and Guadalupe Radio Network. Bill in Buffalo, New York on the Station of the Cross. Hi, Bill.
Hello. How are you today?
I'm great, sir. I'm great. I love to laugh. Can you tell?
You have a great laugh.
Thank you.
I'm a retired school teacher, high school teacher, and at the end of the year around prom time, I used to tell my kids, if you're dancing with your honey and your nose is kind of runny and you're thinking that it's funny, no, it's not.
Oh, did they love that joke? Because I love it.
Oh, they rolled over on that one, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Wait, so what kind of teacher were you in high school, did you say?
I was an art teacher.
Oh, an art teacher. Oh, so you must be really good at that.
You're I could get away with a lot more than an academic teacher.
Wow, but that's really cool. So you helped shape a lot of minds. Thank you so much. You know how I love teachers. I think teachers and nurses are going to get high places in heaven.
Oh, well, I hope you're right.
Yeah, there you go. Let me know if I'm right, will you?
I sure will. God bless. Maybe I'll see you up there.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Bill. Okay, we are down to, if somebody's got to go quick, I'm going to go over to, oh no, you hear the music. I can't. Okay, so Bernadette and Bob and Jay and Debbie and the others, I'm so sorry. I thought I could squeeze Jay in real fast. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it because I have to give big thank yous. So share your jokes on social media. Go to Jerry and Debbie Facebook page. Post your jokes there because everybody wants to hear the jokes again. So put them on the Jerry and Debbie Facebook page. Ace McKay, you were a great co-host today. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you. Thank you to Rich answering all those calls and listening to the jokes first. Had to listen to them a second time, which is great. So that was an added feature for Rich. Thank you, Pedro, on social media. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about, do you feel respected in your home? Oh boy, it's going to be a big conversation tomorrow. Until then, have a beautiful and blessed day. We'll see you real soon.
Do you have some major decisions to make in your life? Are you feeling lost and alone? Not sure what path to take? Life coaching just may be the right option for you. Whether it's to practice accountability or create a better plan that works for you in life, we are here to serve with Christ always at the center. God's plan is always the best for us. We just may not be able to see it right now. Let us help. Secure your absolutely free consultation today at standtalltoday.com.
Spreading the good news of salvation. This is EWTN Radio. Dr.